I mean, if you think that's not acceptable, Mikey, you're gonna hate this stuff.
Oh
My ears!
You know, I,
god.
you have miraculous timing. I had just hit record when you're like, if you think that's bad. I used to worry about for recording, Dana, but there's about 9 episodes that start with either like a shouted curse or like massive static that I just can't be asked cutting out anymore.
Yeah.
What a year, really.
Then he stopped telling us when he started recording.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if I mentioned like I'm gonna start the recording, they'd specifically start saying crap. But carrying on from last week, the party went to hunt the manticore. Wasn't a manticore. Had a party member die. Surprise, surprise! When it turns out to be an effing chimera. They proceed to go back to town and speak with the veiled lady, who probably said, "Go work on your renowned level. You're not a high enough level to unlock this content yet."
You don't have enough gym badges to control her. I mean, what?
Yeah, no, that's not far
More or
fucking
less,
off.
it was go raise your renowned level. You're not a high enough level to take this quest.
Though she did invite anyone who thought they were worthy to go step through her veil.
Yeah, yeah.
And we all collectively went, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, well, especially when she started off telling you that, like, it was hostile to do so. I'm pretty sure the "it's a trap" bells were going off in all of the players' heads.
Yeah, I definitely had Admiral Akbar in my head.
But then the party had, basically, they collected their 600 gold and were stepping out into the sea, which is where we ended it. There was talk of potentially looking at replacing crew members. For the sake of convenience, Ancient is going to go, "I'm very tired. I'm going to go back to the ship and check up on Ash," and toddle off on their own. And sometime in the next half hour or so, if you guys muddling around town, Ash and Rowan will probably show up. Basically, they will go back and swap places because I'm not going to sit here and try to like remote pilot Raymond's character when I don't have anything to work off of, other than me am Tabaxi, me am Rogue.
Well, it's like he's here.
Yeah. No, it's better because
Wow, Raymond, you added so much to that conversation. Congratulations.
No,
You
see,
are meaning for a change.
it's better when I'm controlling his character because at least I understand how sneak attack works.
Yes. I know, he can go back to the ship and start training that fucking cat girl.
Actually, no, he gave me permission to do
No,
that.
he straight up said, "I don't care. They can just take like they're leveling into commoner. They're just gonna get like they're basically just becoming a standard crew member. They're not getting anything else."
Why don't we just set it free?
That's basically what was asked, and Raymond's like, and Raymond's like, "Oh no." Or, press Raymond for what are you gonna do with the thing you bought? Why'd you buy it?
I mean, can before I leave the ship, can I ask them if they want to stay with us or if they want to go?
Sure.
I asked them that.
Yeah, give me a second. I've not actually put any thought into this NPC because
Raymond.
well, I've been waiting for nearly a month to be up for him to give me like even the vaguest ideas of like I'm going to approach this character to be trained. Like it's like I'm outside of them being meek slave. Like
God.
James.
it was
Same
very
here.
much they're like a 16-year-old that was basically enslaved because exotic species.
Did they even
He
end up
did
with a
give
fucking
me
name?
permission to train them with life skills.
They did get a name because I eventually gave them one. Just because I gave them one under the assumption that Raymond was actually going to talk to them at one point. Their name is Carol, Karyl.
At least it's not Karen.
What about cattle? Oh wait, no, that's bad for the slave idea. Never mind.
But they sort of like they sort of shrug. I don't really have anywhere to go. And you look that, and this is canon, they are still in the rags from the slave auction because Raymond's character has not given them anything.
Classic.
Okay, well, it was Carol, right?
Yeah.
Well, Carol, if you want, you can stay on the ship. You will actually have to work to keep your keep, which is fine. And we'll get you out of those rags and maybe get you a weapon or two.
Yes, you'll also earn an income.
Yeah, and you'll get more paid. Here's your payment up front.
How much are you going
All
to
the time in lieu.
How much are you going to give them?
How much was the average pay again?
Couple of silver, right? See, okay. Are you going to do the decent thing, or are you going to do the American thing? The decent thing is paying them the same as everyone else. The American thing would be paying them as unskilled laborers, which is what they are.
Yeah, 10 gold.
Fair. Yeah, basically, are you paying the minimum wage or not?
I would pay him 10 gold and say that's upfront to get, your own gear, your own clothes, find something you like, and come back before we leave.
Yeah, fair enough. That's easy enough. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna quickly check how much like a basic set of like traveler's clothes is to see if I'm going to
Like gold?
meta tell you to bump that a little bit or not.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Just before you're like, here's 10
Give
gold,
her
and you
enough to get all of her basic gear, however much that may be.
Yeah.
What I will do, actually, is I'll give her my entire 200 gold and tell her to bring back my change.
I could also offer her some money. I still have a lot of gold.
I also mentioned that yes, this is a sword test.
Well, I'll tell you now. 10 gold will be enough for at least clothes and some basic stuff, because common clothes are only
and
5.
weapons.
Yeah, I said and some basic stuff, because common clothes are only 5 silver. So, depending on what she decides to get, like a dagger or like, as long as she's not getting like a two-handed weapon, she's not going to spend more than 50 gold.
I was going to say, giving her 10 gold is effectively 50 days of hiring on the ship.
Which is a little bit less than, which is probably about equal to or a little bit less than what a lot of the skilled people are, because you pay for about 2 months with everyone else,
Then I'll give her an extra month.
which would be like 12.
I'll just give it to her.
Fair.
I don't want to do the math on my gold at the moment.
But yeah, like it's easy enough. She'll be able to get clothes and some basic gear. Like again, like she's not going to spend more than 50 gold, because she's probably just going to get like a short sword and some basic clothes, and she's probably going to go. Off ship with like some of the other people, with some of the other sailors, rather than just walking into town in rags.
Yeah.
Because as much as she is untrained, like commoner, she also is aware that like going into town in rags is asking for trouble.
Yeah, no, I give her whatever she needs to head in there.
Yeah.
I even walk in with her, so.
Yeah, no, like that's easy enough. Like I'll do it for that during the session. I was only checking up pricing before it was like before common clothes was like 12 gold or something. Because clothes are one of those things that you check like once a campaign normally.
Yeah, basically.
If that.
Yeah, basically. And like commoner clothes could have easily been like 10 or 12 gold for all I know. Apparently,
Isn't that like the cost of fine like royal clothing or whatever it is?
fine clothing is 15.
Yeah.
Travelers is 2. Again, clothing is one of those things that's like.
Yeah, medieval clothing is fucking expensive.
It's also one of those things you look at, like again, like once a campaign.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's easy enough to go. Trent, while we're focusing on your character for a minute, you're up. I do need a con save from you.
Oh no.
What have you done?
Craft a new arm, poor buddy.
Yeah, he currently
Oh, okay.
he is adapting to a robo arm because
Fair
like
enough.
2 sessions ago he got shot with a cannon and lost an arm. That
13.
that is enough to actually be up and mobile.
Hey.
Basically, it was a DC 10 to see if your body was still fighting rejection on the arm or not.
Ah.
You are up. You are mobile. You are now attuned to the arm. because being a magical prosthesis, it does require attunement, which is the same as any of the prosthetics in Eberron. You have once per day the ability to cast Conjure Cannonball.
Nice.
Captain of the ship now has cannonballs.
Yeah, you can do it once per day, so you do like one shot, and it is a DC 15. So it's a save DC of 15. That may go up, that may go down. I need to go compare it to like a wand of fireballs, which is roughly what it would equate to. Wand of fireballs is DC 15, so that's pretty much exactly what it would equate to, because they're both 3rd level AoE spells. So same DC as a fireballs wand. So yeah, Trent, you're now attuned to this black obsidian with like gold filigreed arm that you work out that with the right movements, the hand just clicks up, and there's a small glowing, almost like cannon-like barrel at the wrist.
He General Zao's it from Dragon Ball.
General Zao from that, Genos from One Punch Man, any anime character with a robo arm, because they always hit cannons, Astro Boy, etc., Mega Man. You know, arm cannons are kind of a sci-fi staple.
And they're cool.
They are. For reference,
yeah,
this arm cannon started out as a gag because it was being waved around and then shot the party.
Shot me!
Yeah. Basically, they got it from the Dumpster Wizard and were like, we got an arm. Wave, 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 wave. Roll a d20. Huh? Rolls. Proceeds to shoot the wizard with Conjure Cannonball.
From point blank range.
Yep. That's when they're like, yeah, let's not fuck with the Dumpster Wizard's things.
Proceed to open book.
But yeah, you guide them into town. Like, it probably takes you guys about with stopping to get Carol some stuff, probably about an hour before you meet up with the rest of the party. Rest of party, what are you doing after leaving Veiled Lady?
I'm going to go to the Mages College again.
Cool, we'll deal with you in a minute.
I was taking some gems and heading off to a blacksmith to get an armband made.
Yeah, because that's going to take a while. Yeah, you're going to a blacksmith. That's easy enough. You already know where a blacksmith is. I think we even talked about price last week, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we did. I'm fairly certain we sorted all that out last week.
Well, you're basically, it's however many gems and then like 5 gold on top of that for metal. Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm not sure. Is there a carpentry school in town?
There is not a carpentry school, but you could possibly get some pointers and training down at the shipyards.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down the men's shed.
Yep, easy enough. So with that, Pete, what are you doing at the Mages College?
I want to ask him if I could have an afternoon supervised in their library or something. Since this is a school that makes shit, to research possible uses for the Manticore's wing or the corrupted unicorn horn.
No.
No, I'm thinking about something else. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
Yeah. You're talking, and the cashier's talking to you, and then all of a sudden you just feel your entire body lock up. As you are now under the effects of Hold Monster.
Uh-huh.
I'd like you to think about what you are and where you just walked alone.
Yeah, I've also been in here before.
Yeah, you're now an unattended dragon that walked into an already, as you guys said last week, kinda sketchy wizard school.
No, last week it was like normal.
There was connotations of kinda sketchy. You guys were not particularly fond of the fact it had effectively a gift shop. It did not seem on the up and up. But yes, you are now a unattended dragon walking through town. Which, if you remember, I did mention that walking around town alone might be a hardship for you when you got this form.
Yeah.
Over the next minute, you are stuffed in a cage and casted out into the back room. As, dragon.
Did he tell anyone where he was going?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I also get a save, or is it just a once off?
Hold person is... hold monster is... start of each of your turns. So you'll get... I'll say 4 saves. Peter is being kidnapped.
Wizard tower alone.
So you break the hold monster.
I'm assuming I'm alone in front of like this person that just cast a spell on me.
No, the person in front of you is sort of starting to back away, and you see an older grizzled half elf standing at the door with a staff that has just been casting at you. Looking a lot more seasoned in a much more elaborate robe.
Cool.
As he's still chanting, as he's now like dragging his fingers through the air, preparing his next spell.
Cool. How far am I from a door?
About 20 feet.
Cool, I'm just gonna book it.
Yeah.
I get 60 foot like out the door, and then I'm going to misty step past the wall.
So you get 60 feet. He gets out the door, and he's going to try Hold Monster again, because it has a 90-foot range.
Yeah. Hey, I'm assuming I'm going before him, so I would get my full thing before he would.
And what's your movement speed?
Go down there. Where's that thing? It is 40 foot plus 40 foot plus Misty Step.
40 foot Misty Step. That is...
Which is 30 foot. So that's 110.
110. He moves 30 to the door, casts Hold Monster at 120 foot range, 10 feet inside the range. You have gone 100. You have gone 100. He has 120. He has 120 foot range.
Yep. So another wisdom.
Yes. Although
fails.
now you also fall out of the sky because you were flying. Or did you say you were flying, or because you said you misty steps?
I misty steps. So I basically went 40 foot, and then 30 foot to the other side of the wall.
No. You cannot 30 foot to the other side of the wall because you are at this building.
Yeah.
Coming out. Let me just go to the actual.
Isn't this the building?
No, it's this one.
Oh yeah.
This is the prison. If you're in here, you're not making it out. You have come out here and then run like 30 feet, run this way. And this is more than like 120 feet.
Yeah.
Because if you take a 7 mark is 250 feet. So that's like it's like 150 feet to this tower.
Yeah.
So like you're out in the middle of this field effectively when he hits you with Hold Monster again. You need another turn to make it to trees or a wall, basically.
Yeah.
Although now you are in the public.
Mm-hmm.
He still casts Hold Monster.
Cool. I'm assuming I failed my first save.
Whack thud.
So you don't get advantage if you're hostile, do you?
No. But it's going to take... You get 2 more saves just for him to catch up to you. Because, again, you are still another 90 feet ahead. He's only got 30 speed, so even if he dashes, he makes it to you after 2 turns.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. And nope.
Oh, fucking hell.
So he makes it to you, and now he has begun tying you up.
Actually, wait, no, hold on. I might have something alternative to this. I do.
Interesting, because I'm pretty sure I know what you're about to use, and it'll depend on wording, because you are currently paralyzed. Yeah, I knew you were about to use Devour Magic.
Yeah.
Let me check the wording on paralyzed. Condition paralyzed. You are incapacitated. You cannot take actions or reactions.
Okay.
So you cannot devour magic because you cannot take an action. Good thinking, just doesn't work with the one spell you've been hit with.
Yeah.
Are we going to have to go rescue Peter?
Probably.
If any of us realise he's gone.
Well, he did tell us he was where he was going, so if he doesn't, like, come back at any point, we might go looking for him, maybe. I don't know.
If you feel like it.
Yeah.
He does successfully tie you up and then proceeds to start dragging you back, going, I've really been needing a dragon for my studies. You'll make a fine replacement.
Rude.
Yeah, so you make your save. You are currently bound and tied. Bound,
How
tied,
fucking
gagged.
fast did he tie me up?
Magically fast.
Well, actually, yeah, no, like, your mouth is bound and he is actively tying your hands at the moment. I forgot that you would make a save within 6 seconds. So, he is basically looped a couple of times around your mouth and is now bound your hand, your
That's right.
front
He is a
legs.
dragon.
That's why he's being captured.
Makes sense.
A
Yeah.
dragon walked into the Magic Guild alone.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
Glad to see someone else realizes my logic. So you currently your front hands and your
Well,
mouth
originally
are
when I
bound.
said it, I was assuming someone was going to come with me. I was going to say I'm just going to take off again, basically do the same thing.
Strength check. Opposed strength check as you are currently grappled.
Oh, fuck.
Because he is in the process of tying you up.
Oh, fuck.
He rolled a natural 17.
Oh, fuck.
So now he proceeds to bind your bottom leg.
Well,
with his-
no, is that just... Well, I was going to say, if I'm Misty Stepping first, he can't do that, can he?
You didn't say you were Misty Stepping.
Well, I didn't say what order I was doing it in at all. I just said I was going to do
You just
roughly
said
the
you
same.
were leaving.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to Misty Step, are you?
Yes.
Okay, you Misty Step out. Because I'm going to say he can't counterspell you because his hands are currently occupied, one, technically grappling you, two, with hands full of rope.
Yeah.
So you Misty Step out. And now you're running again?
Yep.
Let me check his spell list. because he's out of Hold Monsters. He is out of 5th level spells.
Someone's cast at 6th level spell.
I was about to say.
Can't you always summon Fey beings and just go fetch?
Checking what
And
he's.
again,
I'm
I suppose
checking
this
what
is
he's.
a whole of abjuration, not conjuration.
I'm also checking what he's got access to spells wise.
Well, I know what I'm doing roughly on my next turn.
He is going to wave his hands and he's going to cast Charm Monster, Wisdom saving throw with advantage. Because the rest of the spells he has, he doesn't want to risk killing you.
20!
That does succeed, and at that you're out of his range.
Yeah. Well, basically,
Like the
I'm
rest
going
of the
to...
spells he's got access to are things like Watery Sphere and stuff that he doesn't want to risk killing you.
Yeah. Basically, I'm going to aim down here. Or something. See, I want to get somewhere, and then I'm going to cast Disguise Self and turn myself basically into a horse.
Yeah, fair. Horse, dog, what have you.
Yeah.
Because you're a medium, like a dog would be a better chance. Otherwise, you're going to look like a very small pony.
Yeah. So yeah, probably a large dog then, and
Yeah, you can cast
make way.
Disguise Self. He sort of stomps back into the Magic Guild. Disheartened.
Yeah. Once I do that, I go back to the ship, basically.
Pete just discovered the problems of not being a humanoid.
Yeah.
You're vulnerable to spells that normally player characters aren't.
Yeah, no, normally they're vulnerable to the spells much earlier.
Yeah.
Because Hold Person's a hell of a lot earlier than Hold Monster.
Yeah, two whole spell levels. It's level 3 compared to level 5. But yes, you managed to make it away, and at this point you can meet up with one of the others. Mikey, if you're just looking for training, like the other shipwrights are happy to have an extra pair of hands working on their repairs to teach you some trade in the meantime. I will count any days you are working under this tutelage as 2 days of self-learning.
Cool. I have no idea how many days I'm up to.
35.
Let's do that.
So
I've got to count because I'm learning alchemy at the same time.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Basically, I'm just going to, rather than meet up with someone, I'm just going to go back to the ship and...
So
yeah.
In totality, if you're learning the skill on your own, it's 200 days. If you're learning it with a quote-unquote master, it's 100. So you're effectively getting double progress while you're studying.
Yeah.
Bailey, you can easily get the bangle. Like you describe it. He's like, yeah, I can do that. And, like he tells you to come back basically tomorrow. You want round piece of metal with gems attached. He basically he has to finish his current project and then it's done in like a couple of hours. Basically, it's heat metal once. Like it's not a particularly hard project you have asked.
And then let's go looking at plants, because, why not? Let's go see if I missed something earlier.
You actually haven't looked around here for plants yet. You did Pirate Town.
Something else to add to the wonderful ship garden.
Roll an investigation. Because this is just generic plants, not anything specific you're looking for.
Dude. What kind of plants do I have already, though? I've just got generic ones from Pirate Town, don't I?
You have, like, some more, like, tropical, like, hanging vines and ferns and stuff.
Let's go look for more medicinal this time instead, since I'm not in the pirate quarter. Investigation. No, that's intimidating.
With a 20, you're able to dig up tentatively terms, find basically some pretty basic like medicinal herbs, berries, stuff that with enough of this, you could probably grind it together to make some basic healing salve.
I was more looking for, adding to the collection of plants he is growing.
Yeah, no, this is more variety to add. This is stuff that will actually work towards making a healing salve, but the stuff you've got doesn't get you there.
Fair enough.
So this is things like aloe, mistlewort, basically stuff that when boiled down, ground up, etc., have antibacterial heal and other healing properties, to make a good healing salve. And the base elements of some other herbal remedies, but there is a limited supply of difference here without going to a shop. And because your character is not super proficient and knows exactly what they need, even going to a shop is going to be a hard stretch for you.
Yep.
Especially the fact you don't speak common.
Squawker getting there.
Yeah.
Who's translating for him?
No one. He's just picking shit from bushes.
Without stealing from someone's garden.
He's not. That's the thing. As I said, if he were to go to a shop, he might find more stuff. This is literally him just walking around going, I think this is this, and just taking a pruning from a bush. Or pulling something out of a natural garden, basically.
Yeah.
He's going all bush tucker on it. Trent, Haley, what are you guys doing? Because Mikey is studying, Bailey is herb going, and Pete is currently on the run from a wizard.
Well, from my understanding, I'm assuming Raymond told me where everyone was, but then I went with
Carol.
Take her shopping, get her some the stuff she needed until she was more comfortable to not being a target. At that point, I would have headed off to where I knew the party loss was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably
I would have.
Yeah, you would probably come across Pete first because he'd be heading in the opposite direction. But yeah, Haley?
Yeah, but
I
do they
was
recognize me?
probably. You'd recognize us.
That's the point.
No, I'd probably just go to a vegetable stand, buy some vegetables for club, and then make my way to where the party. I got told the party was
supposed to be.
gonna be.
Yeah, easy enough.
You making your way downtown, walking fast.
Eden Club.
Yeah, no, easy enough.
Yeah, no, I was
there
gonna
are
say, I'll
tons of
meet up
vegetable
with-
stalls. You don't have to roll to find a veggie cart.
Yeah, fair. Plus, I do a bunch of shopping for the kitchen anyway, so I feel like I know where they are already.
Yeah.
Ugh, getting fucking PTSD about vegetable carts.
An elderly couple stands by the side of the road.
Make it stop.
I said old couple as on the road.
Yeah, I heard.
Eventually, you'll catch up on all the long running references. For reference, that is a old couple that would randomly show up as on the travel road. They'd always have out of season vegetables and stuff, and then eventually started dealing in candies. That one of them put Trent in space.
Oh
Yeah.
Didn't it cast plane shift on him 7 times?
Yeah. And I ended up in space.
It was a candy that had a minute duration, and every round cast plane shift to a different plane of existence. And it put him in space, staring at the sun at one point.
He got a tan really quick from that.
Yeah. And then the rest of the party went, let's not eat owls.
Didn't someone explode in lava?
That was also me.
Trump was the only one to really eat his.
Except for last campaign where I suicided by eating 12.
What you'll learn, Dana, is the most dangerous thing in my campaigns is the random encounters.
Okay.
Yep.
Just because
I'll
they're
also
not not confined by challenge rating.
But also state, not just those, but when I interact with them.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh. And never let Trent's character anywhere near any form of ballistic anything.
Oh, yep.
Oh, Dana's
I
already.
can
I'm literally
Dana's
using
already.
a gun and I have a cannon on my arm.
Dana's already used to
Fuck.
that rule, Peter. Trent just takes my position.
Yeah, like, this has happened with James a lot, so it's just like, it's just swapped now.
I'm on my. In Trent's campaign, I'm on my 4th character in 3 months.
Yeah, in a pre-built.
Bam.
Wow.
I have outlived every character so far as mine.
Yeah, your character
That
was
one.
originally tied to my first one. That was
You're getting some nice and traumatic experiences every time you make new friends that dying.
yeah. But yes, so you've met up with Peter because he was saying you would stop.
Yep.
Hello, doggy.
Wait, does he come up
I'm not a
for
dog.
me or? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hello, talking dog.
It is me, Kuran.
Oh, yes. Why are you a dog?
Being a dragon is just not always so helpful.
I mean, you wished for it.
Yes. I'm going back to the ship.
Okay, do you want an escort, or are you gonna?
No, they seem to ignore me as this.
Okay, they'll get dog napped.
Little less worried
Everyone's
about
there.
those that would kidnap a dog than those that would try a dragon.
And at least they're not trying to eat the dragon.
What?
I mean, they could be.
Who tried to steal you as a dragon? I'm sorry, but okay. Wait, no, don't answer that. I don't want to know. Actually, no, I do. Is it going to bite us in the ass?
I attempted to go to the Wizards College and
Oh my
peruse their
God!
library.
Why would you do that as a dragon with no one? And you're the smart one?
I'm
At
not
least you-
used to this body yet.
At least
As
you're
a kobold, they would ignore me.
At least you didn't get kidnapped. Do you need anything?
No,
A ball?
that I know of.
A ball?
I go back to the ship.
A good boy.
I heard that.
I know.
You are drawing some looks at the fact that, like, especially when you sort of shout, "Oh my god, Trent!" Like, people are used to people talking to their dogs, but not in the way you are.
Isn't Awakened Dog a playable race in this?
Yes, but they
Yeah.
are still quite rare.
Right.
Right, you sound like me talking to my cat.
But it's also the thing, like, he's standing in public and basically shouted, "Oh my god!" Like, that's going to draw attention no matter who he's talking to.
Yeah.
People aren't, like, coming up and being super suspicious, but there are people looking at you because you've made a scene. Boop, boop, boop. What you doing now, Trent?
Well, that's one of them. I guess I'll still go to that veiled person to see the rest of the party. I feel like they're not there, but I might as well find where they went from there.
Haley, are you going with Trent?
Oh, I wasn't aware that I was with Trent.
You left the ship at the same time. I assumed you were traveling in roughly the same duration. Or
Oh,
what?
fair.
Or what are you doing after getting food? I'm asking because Trent's about to go interact with a major NPC, and that's potentially going to eat like 10 minutes.
I mean, I was pretty much just going to be heading to where I was told the party was, so I'd probably meet up with him there anyway.
Yeah, you probably come across him as he's shouting at a dog in the street.
Yeah, true. Why are
Oh,
you
yeah.
shouting at a dog?
It's our dragon friend.
Oh,
As a dog.
why?
Woof.
He tried to get kidnapped.
I don't bark, I literally say woof.
Bob is very interested. He probably hasn't seen a dog talk before.
I was gonna say, as much as I can, I roll my eyes and say, Quietly. I'm going back to the ship.
Okay. Why were you shouting at him?
Because, well, you see, he said he went to the mage college alone as a dragon.
Oh.
And then he got attacked or kidnapped or attempted to, or dragon napped, I guess. He's not exactly a child, though he acts like one. I guess he's now dog naps. I don't know. Can you kidnap a dragon?
I am 100% certain that people will try.
Is it still called kidnapping?
Yes.
Damn it, that's backwards.
Is that the Simpsons dog?
I can only assume so with that GIF title.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yep.
Whole conversation in the middle of the town goes down like.
But yes, should we continue on?
Yes, we shall go. Yes, that's right, you have a dinosaur.
Yes, I do have a dinosaur. His name is Club, and I like him more than most people.
Understandable.
At this point, like, you have the vague directions to where the veiled lady is. It's not hard to go to the biggest, most fancy building in town when you're like, where did we find this person? Oh, you're looking for the mayor. That building. And it's the big one.
Is it the one that stands in the middle of the waterfall?
Let me check the map.
Number 5.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
You get to the front door. You are guided in by an older guard. Yes, you can have a meeting. She is currently taking walk-ins, fairly modern term. She's currently taking requests for audiences. You are guided into a large, almost amphitheater, rectangled room. You notice that the guards stop at the doorway and then back off into the hall. There are multiple braziers around the edge of the room. The opposing side of the room has some portraits and other artworks, although they're obscured by what appears to be a fairly sheer curtain of fine silk running the entire length of the middle of this 40 by 60 room. Sitting silhouetted on the other side is the figure of a woman sitting on a large. You would almost describe it as a throne. It is a large ornamental seat, but you can't make out any details to see if it is, as you would say, gaudy as a throne. There is a second figure standing about 10 feet to their right. You hear a voice go, so what can I do for you? That's interesting that I would get multiple audiences within a day from outsiders.
Well, I don't think I'm exactly here for you specifically. So, I was told that my companions were here, but I can't see them here.
You're another one from the troop that dealt with the manticore? Chimera.
Oh, is that what they were doing? I don't know. I was a little bedridden thanks to a hand. You could say I could have used a hand, but they left me.
I didn't leave you.
Well,
Good.
I regret to inform you that apparently, from what I was informed by your compatriots, that while they were successful in dealing with the incident outside of town, one of your companions had fallen. They did not say which, but they did ask about revival services. or the like, which, as I said, it is a occupational hazard of the job you take.
Oh, no, I sure hope it wasn't the one that doesn't speak common.
No, the large squawking bird was there.
Oh, yay. I mean, oh, phew. Yeah. He's a weird one.
As was the human and the lizard? I think it was.
Oh, the dragon?
The lizard, yes.
Is that what it was? Maybe I should have shown more interest in that one.
I mean, lizard makes more sense. He used to be a kobold. Then we got some wings of wish, and then I had to wish for something, another friend wished for something, and he wished to be a dragon. And he became a dragon, and now there's a dragon, but I love throwing him as a dog.
Don't tell the stranger everything.
The more I hear about your party, the more I am intrigued. With the description of who was there, you can piece together who didn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I liked that one. He was creepy as fuck. He spoke his head and was hanging on chains when we met him in a steel room, iron room, lead room. Lead. It was lead. You couldn't telepathy through it. I can show you the room on the spoke.
I'm good.
Oh, that part was to Haley. I wasn't inviting the male lady to the room of chains that you were going to escape from.
I think I'm alright. I don't think I need to see the weird room. I probably already have.
I think I put a broom in there recently.
So is there anything you would like from me while you're here?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have no clue who you are. I just woke up from like a 3-day headache nap. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm confused, and I don't know where my friends are.
You sound
Yes,
like
do you happen to know where they went?
They didn't say. One of them did mention on something about possibly finding a replacement for your friend. They also asked me about future work, which I will extend to you the same offer I extended to them. If you wish to take a job from me, you must prove your worth by stepping through the curtain.
Curtain?
The hand cast in front of them, gesturing to the line of silk. Step across the veil and prove your worthiness.
So, wait. You offered them a job if they step through a curtain, and none of them accepted.
I think we should find our companions and speak to them before deciding something like this.
I don't know, I'm the captain.
I put my hand on your shoulder.
They seem
I think it's better to find them.
What's the catch?
There is no catch.
I don't believe you.
Step through the
Can I
curtain.
inside her?
Sure.
Can I help?
How are you going to insight someone you can't even see their features?
I'm gonna say you can't.
Oh, I thought I was talking to somebody in person.
You are, but they're silhouetted. They're black. They're a black silhouette because there's flames behind them.
Oh, that makes
I'll
more
say,
sense.
with your help, it's a flat roll.
A 20.
Oh dear lord.
Something is up. You can't quite place it, but she did say stepping through to prove your worth.
Captain, I really think we should discuss this with the rest of the gang.
I suppose you're right. Especially if Kahala didn't step through. Of all of them, I expected he's the one just to... Oh, a curtain? That's no match for him, he's a mighty bird.
Yes.
His words, not mine, apparently. I don't know. It's what I understand from squawking. Squawk. So, could be wrong.
All the stories I heard of adventurers and pirates and sailors always made them out to be incredibly brash and brave. It's interesting to see a second group.
I'm very brash.
I would almost say running away. It's almost as if you fear a challenge.
Fear a challenge?
Oh, we definitely don't fear a challenge.
Is a curtain really a challenge?
I don't know. You're the one hesitant to step through.
I will actually say, I'm not actually that hesitant to step through. My friend's just asking me for assistance to find our compatriots. I'll be back later to step through that curtain. Don't you worry, because we kind of need some money.
Well, you have the rest of the afternoon. I will not be taking audiences later this week, as I will be attending to town business. So you have until dusk to return.
What was your name, sorry, again? I don't really know who you are.
My title is the Veiled Lady.
Alrighty, veiled one. I'm gonna be back before dusk. Step through that curtain, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, that guy's cool." Not to leave. I'm going to say, doing the finger gun motion, but not casting anything.
Yep.
It's really hard when you have the finger gun cantrip to do finger guns when leaving.
And the entire casting is to make finger guns.
I was looking at that spell.
It's amazing.
Yeah. You leave.
Okay, Captain. Let's go.
You are
I'm already at the door.
you are escorted out.
Yeah, fair.
You have no idea where the rest of the party went.
Except,
Hey, God boy.
except for me, who told him going back to the ship.
Yeah.
Hey, God, yeah, how big's a God?
He's a human, so he's like 5'10".
Hey, human! Buddy, pal.
Yeah.
My friends over here, do you know where they went by any chance?
One of them mentioned something about going to find someone who could teach them, I don't know, carpentry or carboxtry, or I wasn't paying attention. The lizard said something about going to the Magic Authority, and the bird walked over and started rifling for our bushes before I chased him off.
That sounds like him. So, I gotta look into the bushes. I'll find some carpenters or car boxes. And I go back to the ship. Okay.
Do any of these terms make any sense to us?
I mean, carpentry does.
Yeah, fair.
I assume you know what bushes are.
I think he just meant carpentry.
Oh, see, that makes sense. I'm not even sure what a car is, to be honest. Very confusing. Like, I know what a card is, but you can't box a piece of playing cardboard.
I mean, you
Xboxes.
can if you're drunk enough.
Yeah, fair. I wouldn't know. I tried to get drunk and it didn't work.
Ah, unfortunate.
Oh, it was very unfortunate. I really need to forget.
To forget?
Long story. Talking about a demon showing up and going, ooh, spooky.
Yeah,
Okay.
by this time you have managed to wash the kick me off your back.
Oh, good.
Did he just sweat it off?
Well, no,
What?
I imagine he probably had like a bath or something after like waking up from the fever he's had for 2 days, and probably washed
I
all of
would've-
his stuff, except for the pants he's not wearing.
Because I got a belt that wears pants for me.
Yeah, Trent has illusionary pants.
Oh.
Wait, didn't it actually try to choke him out in pants the first time?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the rope was thrown at him and the belt tied around his neck and manifested pants over his head.
I mean, somehow I'm not surprised, so...
It became a running gag because he got pantsed on a natural one in like session 2 or something. So he ended up without pants. So he bought a belt of basically a common item of a belt of pants from the dumpster wizard. It's just a belt that on command manifests different styles of pants.
And calling it a rope is a stretch, as it's calling it a belt is a stretch because it's literally just a rope.
Yeah. It's a hobo belt that manifests different pants.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's something.
It holds his guns, is what it does.
My finger guns.
You know what could do that? Regular piece of rope.
Yeah, but then he doesn't get to Walter White it in the desert.
This is true.
But yeah, so getting back on track.
Do we know of any carpenters?
You would assume that the shipwrights down at the docks would be carpenters. Other than that, there's
makes a lot of
probably
sense.
carpenters in town that built these houses.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
At least you hope a carpenter built them.
Yes.
I mean, a stonewright could have as well.
I mean, a mason?
Stonewright, mason, same word, different meaning. Meh. So yeah,
Same word, different meaning. I'm just mulling that over for a minute.
Yeah. I was going to say, isn't it straight that, reverse it?
Woo,
words, same
wizardy
meaning.
confusing magic words.
But yeah, so I feel like we should maybe starting there is a good idea. What do you think, Captain?
No, definitely. At least, I mean, I'm sure we can look in some bushes along the way and see a big bird in them.
Yes. I'm sure we could.
But I'm not going to search every bush in this city.
Yep. Fair enough.
Hey, human guard bro, how many bushes does this city have?
How many stars are there in the night sky?
Few.
A few.
At least one. Yep, that's what I expected. Not looking like a hollow.
If there's any consolation, I think he went that way when I chased him out.
That the way to the docks?
Pretty much. To be fair, on the map, you guys are about here. So that way is just this way.
I got chased
No,
out.
towards town. You, because when you started rummaging through like bushes and stuff, he chased you away from the palace. Having you
I'm not going to do it near the palace. I'm not that stupid. I went to the blacksmith first anyway, which would be down in the artisan.
this is better storytelling.
Shit.
You started here, they chased you away, then you went to the Arthur district.
You looked and went, squawka, squawka, pluck. And he's like, no, you shoot out of here.
Damn birds.
Fucking magpies.
Fucking ibis.
Bin chicken.
I'd like to go to the closest dock, so I guess the noble docks.
Meow. You go to the noble docks.
They say, sir, we can't let you in here with that pants.
Pretty much. You go to the noble docks. There is nothing missing. Like everything is like closed up. Like you are turned away because you. Like, can we see your identification? What is your reason for business? They just keep shoving you out of here because.
Oh, my reason for business, I'm looking for my friend who's learning to be a shipwright. I assumed he would come here.
We don't have any apprentices here. Fuck off. We're
He's
busy.
not an apprentice, though. He's an adventurer.
Captain, I don't think he's here.
Ah, that makes me a journeyman.
but how do we know? We haven't looked. So what's in there anyway?
If you're getting kicked out, you can assume someone else will be kicked out.
Like, what's in there? I'm asking the guard, by the way.
Fair.
Not very talkative, I see.
I'm answering something quickly.
Okay.
So you asked the guy to what's in there.
Yeah.
But
We've got some merchant. We've got some royal merchant ships being commissioned here. They're getting touch ups, and we're getting them ready for the newest parade. The newest fleet ready to go and deal with whatever the lady wishes.
Like stepping through currents. That's important. Oh, then leave.
He just sort of shrugs you off. If you're looking for your friend, your better chance would be to check down the common docks. That's where the riffraff tends to end up.
We're not riff or raff.
The public dogs.
The riffraff? What's that supposed to mean?
Excuse me, bitch.
I'm unsure, Captain. Are they calling us riffraff?
Yes, I am calling you riffraff.
It's incredibly rude.
So he's coming to my
She's
place
raff.
of business when when one of his kind shouldn't even be here.
Whoa, whoa. That is incredibly rude.
Sorry, I'm wearing pants.
I don't care about whether you're wearing pants or not. Your kind shouldn't be in the noble district. Your kind should be slumming it where they deserve.
Oh.
That's incredibly rude.
Will
How
not
could
ha-
you speak to somebody like this?
I will not have their tainted kind mucking up my business. They bring bad luck.
Question.
Yeah?
How many people are around?
Probably half a dozen?
That's too many.
I know what you're thinking. And Tramp, what you're thinking, it wouldn't matter if there was 2 people around. It's a fairly loud alternative.
But it's effective.
You hope it kills him in one shot.
I can run.
You can
Not
run.
fast enough.
I guess I can run too, but yeah.
Come on, Chef. Let's just get out of here and let him enjoy his own riff-raff by himself.
Good idea.
Unfortunately, he doesn't give riff or raff. He's just a cunt.
Agreed. Club will growl. Like a ankylosaurus can.
As
growl.
you walk off, you hear in the background, "And stay out!"
I would like to.
God.
Hey, Trent,
Yeah.
do you have the spell... Oh no, because it casts a spell it wouldn't work. I was going to say, do you have concealed shot?
No. But I do have sleep.
You're out of range for sleep because you're like 100 feet away at this point.
Urged cannon is high.
I was going to say, walk back 15 feet. It's 90 feet for sleep. Just circle back as though you're going to say something and make him sleep.
What I'd actually like to do is break a crossbow bolt, put the end of it in there, and just fire it over the fence as I'm walking back.
So you're breaking off like the tip of a crossbow,
And firing over the fence.
just firing it backwards.
I'm turning fully.
Other way round, Mikey.
Oh.
That's the exact same
though.
thing I did earlier.
No, he did it the right way.
No, he did it the right way. I think he put a space in the middle.
I did.
That's what busted it. Ooh, it worked that
Doesn't
time.
like that one.
No, there it is.
There it is.
Yep. Accurate.
You're a deer.
I am a deer, yes.
So okay, roll a attack roll.
Ah!
Thump. You're just lobbing this over the fence in his general direction, aren't you?
Yeah, and then flipping him off and walking away.
Gah, son of a bitch!
Running
Where
away!
the fuck did he go?
Running!
Let's get out of here.
This is a basic guy in like no armor. He has an AC of like 11.
Running now.
I'll fucking kill him! Turn
One
his
club,
horns
let's
up.
go.
I'll mount his horns on my mantelpiece.
I was going to say, next time we come to town, we have to rock up in a posh ship, park in the Nobles District.
Oh no, we're gonna park in there with the ratchest, most broken ship I can manage.
Given how you're currently acting, the one you've got will do fine in 10 minutes.
Exactly. Because I'm gonna run in there.
Oh, God.
You run off. After about 2
Raven ran
corners,
away.
no one's looking at you anymore.
Did you hear? Good luck, side bag chicken.
That's right, you have a chicken.
Yeah, he has a chicken in the bag. Trent's character is
I
just
am
that,
now-
a character.
I am now riding club because club is faster than me.
Yep.
So I was like, "Hops on, let's go."
I imagine at full sprint, and this is a reference to only half the people here can hear. Haley riding club at full sprint is just like Tank on our Arc server.
Yeah, probably.
For your reference, Mikey, Tank was my turtle that I'd done nothing but crank movement speed on. So when he dashed, he just vibrated forwards. Because once you get above like 130%, he doesn't take steps anymore. He just sort of jitters from foot to foot. It was hysterical, and I was intent on seeing just how fast I could make a turtle go.
It was beautiful.
The turtle outspeed raptors.
He
Yes.
almost could. By the time we ended up changing servers, he was faster than a basic direwolf.
I have never played Ark, so
He had like 180% move speed or some shit.
Considering you only get like 1.5 per level up.
Something
yeah.
like that. But yeah, so you guys can make it down to the basic areas. You find Mikey working like on a ship fairly prominently because it's out in the open, and it's not hard to see your captain in bright white hanging off the side of a ship, or your boatswain when you're looking for him. In
fair.
your terms, Mikey, it's not hard for you to see a deer riding a dinosaur and a tiefling with an obsidian arm.
Must be Thursday.
You're probably like working on something, look over to grab tools and go, ah, they're
Obviously,
here.
me eating, laughing about shooting that guy.
And me shaking my head.
I was about to say,
Also
would you still be laughing
laughing
like 15
because-
minutes later when you get there? But knowing you, yes, you would.
I would have found it amusing as well, so I would be laughing along with you. But also shaking my head.
Boy, what you doing up there?
Baking a cake.
Oh, that's very impressive. Bring it to the ship when you're done, yeah?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Hanging out.
Well, then yes, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, hey! The lady in the veil thing. What was the deal with the curtain?
Yeah, don't touch the curtain.
Somebody wouldn't let me go through it, so and we had to defer to everyone else.
Sounded like a bad
it
idea.
It was implied to us that it would be somewhat life-threatening.
Wasn't implied to me. Maybe she likes me
This
more.
is true.
Maybe
Go,
she's closer to her.
go through the curtain then. I could use a promotion.
No, I don't think you're next in charge. I think
No,
Zed
that's the one
was.
that's not here.
I'm the only other person who's been on a ship.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fair point.
Promote me. I'm not there yet, just do it anyway.
Where's the others?
Yes.
I found the idiot. He was a dog, and he walked past us and said he's running away from wizards.
Yes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. I haven't found the one that was searching in bushes. I found the one that's card boxing. That's you.
That's fucking what?
Card boxing. That's what the guard told me you were doing.
Right.
I don't think the guard knew what he was talking about, Captain.
Neither do I, but it's fun to say card boxing.
I'm
Can't argue with that.
I'm carpenting.
Oh, you're painting cars. What's a car? Maybe you can answer that for me since you're the one doing it.
Are you any good at dodging chisels?
I can't say I've ever tried, but I can. Today can be a first day. Try me.
Henry invents new spell. Chisel.
I'm going to get Club to step sideways a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this one's not actually my chisel, so. Me learn make ship float.
You make learn how keep ship afloat.
Yeah, me learn how keep ship float.
So you throwing the chisel at me or not?
No, it's not my
I told
chisel. I
you
just said that.
Oh, fair.
It doesn't have the returning property.
I am.
Fair enough.
Right? I'm gonna say, do you really want to press your luck? Because odds are he'll crit you with how you've been going tonight.
With a fucking throwing dart.
You'll be like, do it! Natural 20. Trent takes a chisel to the forehead.
No, it takes out his other arm.
Throw it?
Not throwing it, no.
Natural 20. Trent takes chisel to the forehead, just snaps off one of his horns. Trent's now lopsided.
Did you throw it? I don't know. Hey, my horn.
Oh.
You know where the others are? You see him
No.
up there?
Let me look. Kaka! No, don't know where the idiot bird is.
Have you found a replacement for Zed up there?
Let me have a look around. No.
Oh. Cool.
No, surprisingly, not a lot of aliens go into carpentry.
Hey, I don't judge.
How about you use our captainly abilities and go find us someone who can keep us alive.
I'll do.
That does sound like a good idea.
I mean,
I mean-
you do keep us alive by feeding us, so that's.
I mean,
I've done it
this
once, I'll do
is
it again.
true. I'm not a very good healer, though.
Ah, but you eat us. Wait, no, we eat you. No, wait, you feed us to eat and make us alive.
Captain, have you been drinking?
Unfortunately, no.
Apparently,
I
it
haven't
doesn't
looked
work
witty.
anymore.
Right. Did you lose some brains along with that arm?
Would you be surprised if I said yes?
Actually, yes.
Well, I didn't, from what at least I understand. I mean, 2 + 2 still equals a fish, if you put it on its side.
Yeah, that tracks.
Meanwhile, yeah, I'm gonna
We
go
must
find
have gone to
somebody.
the same school.
It's true, we didn't. Otherwise, I would have met you in school and not on the brig of a pirate ship.
Pitch push.
Yes, we should go, Captain.
Yes.
So I think we should go look for a new person to join who's just awkwardly been sitting here quietly for the last.
Yes, go forth. Find me a healer.
Yes, I will go find a healer. 100%.
Yeah, I can totally heal. I've got
Yep.
so many healing spells.
I was gonna say, when we level up, I do. That's about it.
Yes, I can also heal for 5 points in between long rests.
Yeah, that's about what I can do.
Go, Azuma.
I'd like to roll to find Dana's character.
Okay, so you are going looking for people looking for. You are about to roll to look for people looking for work. Roll an
Yes.
He's crew
investigation
hunting.
check. That's exactly what you did
Investigate.
last time.
Yes.
This when you get nat 1 and Data just never.
Should I help him?
He rolled a 19. From asking around, you do hear of a handful of people that have been in town a short while looking for work. You hear that there is someone working at the local clockmakers that is looking for work.
Interesting.
Very little to know about this particular person. Just apparently the current apprentice at the clockmakers is looking for a more exciting field of life. There is talk of a siren on the at the Postmaster's Citadel, the little island in the middle, that has been looking to travel the seas.
Yeah, red flags. Red flags.
What's closer, the Citadel or the Clockmaker?
Clockmaker, by a fair bit.
I
That's
don't
fair
know if you know a lot about sirens.
Clockmaker first, then Siren.
There is a few others.
Yep.
There is talk of a large beastman who is currently held up in down at the bottom section of the public docks, who has been reportedly looking for a new crew after his ship went down overseas.
Red flag.
There is. There has been talk of apparently a wise tree that's been looking for guidance outside of town.
You say a wide tree or a white?
Wise.
A
Oh,
wise.
wise.
Z.
Completely different word entirely.
A what?
That could come in
Did you say
handy. We didn't
Z?
get up.
No, I said with a Z.
How the fuck do you spell wise?
My brain's
Wise.
dead. Well, it sounds like it, but yes. I know it's an S.
Big wise.
I know it's an S, but it sounds like a Z.
And yet wizened is spelt with a Z.
Yep. And then you've also heard that there, aside from the clockmaker, there is also someone who's working at the what would it be called? Place that makes cannons.
Armorer.
Armory?
Gunnery.
Gunnery.
There we go.
That is
makes sense.
looking for work.
I don't know why, but I thought Siege Workshop.
The
Oh, wait.
They could be helpful.
The closest of them
The
is
workshop.
the clocksmith, who is only like 2 streets from where you currently are.
And last on the list is named character.
We're going to the Clockmaker first.
Yes, I also think that the gunmaker might be useful.
Yes, we could use someone to fix our guns when they get broken.
And your arm.
And my arm when I inevitably blow this off.
Were there any healers on that list that we know of?
None of them have a profession listed.
All healers.
But from your understanding of how the various magics of the world work, you're aware at least a siren is most likely a bard of some description.
Yeah, fair.
Music.
Other than that, you're not sure. The rest of them didn't really have anything that hinted at any sort of magical abilities.
We need ye old LinkedIn.
Yeah.
You kinda do.
Clockmaker, Clockmaker, Clockmaker.
You arrive at the broken hourglass. As you step in, there is an old.
Oh,
I use orcs too much.
Elf.
I'm
Oh.
gonna say
Goblin.
Dragonborn.
Okay.
Dragonborn sitting behind the counter. What can I do for you? Not the normal clientele.
I'll use your normal clientele, other than nobles, I guess. Who uses clocks?
Mostly the nobility.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do they mean they're ducks?
if only they were portable and like wrist mountable.
Yeah, if only.
I have a note here mentally, saying that someone here is looking to be come on adventures.
Oh, someone's finally here for them.
That sounds ominous as shit.
They turn and in the back. Give me a second. I have to check my newts.
Why, what's wrong with your newts?
Oh no,
Not
they
quite as
died.
good as his notes, but they're not available.
Can't believe they're dead already.
I just got those newts.
Maria, someone's here for you.
I sort of scuttle out. Of a little scuttly
What? That's the player character.
Yep. Jock. And I'm a little puppet thing with 4 little pointy puppet legs and a blue dress.
I blink a few times.
You're dependent.
Yes, Mikey.
Nice. Best race.
Hi?
Hello.
Welcome aboard. You'll do fine.
Who are you?
Hi, I am Captain Ash of the soon-to-be renamed the Elusive Servant to change to the Elusive Serpent. I haven't got around to buying the paint yet.
Oh yeah, serpents is much better than servants.
I agree. So what do you do? I think I should probably ask that so I don't just bring you back on everything I just brought a you here. Sorry, I don't really know what you do.
I work with time.
Interesting.
Yes, you make
Well,
clocks.
he's the clock
Okay.
makers.
Yeah. I make a lot of clocks.
Do they work?
Well, I mostly fix the clocks, but I make them have the time.
Can you make one from scratch?
No. I
I've
fix.
tried.
I don't have that class yet. I can't make things yet. I can only fix things.
Ah.
I'm an apprentice, not a artificer.
Hey, Mr. Yes. How much for a bloken clock?
A bloke and cock.
Yes, a bloken clock.
He just sort of
You don't
looks
sell
at you.
cock.
He just looks at you, like thinks for a moment. I mean, you can probably have one for like a gold. I only point out I don't know if you currently have money.
No, I got my change of thing.
Ah, yeah. See, you have money. He just sort of looks at you, and there's a couple of like in progress clocks floating around the room.
Are they literally
Oh.
floating, or...?
Oh no, like they're on counters. Maybe
Okay, cool.
one of them is ever so slightly hovering, but only you would realize this having worked here.
It was Nuria, correct?
Yep. That's me.
Clock do you want?
I'll point to the floating one.
I'll take that one.
Sure.
5 gold.
Deal? There are cogs going, and he's trying to work out what you're up to.
I passed the clock to Maria. Okay, Maria, when you have downtime, I want you to fix this clock. So, when we see those noble bastards, we're gonna rub it in their face.
Okay. I can fix it.
Zah! Welcome aboard.
That was a very, very difficult interview.
Was it though?
Yes.
Incredibly difficult.
Yes, I'm sorry for grilling you so hard. I just Captain Things, you know. Hope you understand.
Yes, I can imagine from Captain Things.
Oh, can you heal?
No?
Not important. You'll do.
I hate you so
Captain,
much.
we need a healer.
Okay, fair.
I can't do it, Captain.
Hold on, I'll post the drawing I did of it now.
Yeah.
Please do.
I'm going to ask, what do you eat?
I don't.
Time.
Yeah, fair.
I could eat time if I wanted to.
So, for anybody interested, they have dropped it in Discord.
North.
Cool.
I like the dress. Okay.
So, as you step out, you see, as you're panning around, you're thinking about where you might go next. Across the street, you see a German Shepherd.
Oh god.
Okay.
Dog.
It's ruffling through like a trash can, knocking it over. It just sort of stops, looks at you, thump.
Thump?
It just sort of does the whole up, like, Doug, squirrel, just looking dead at you.
Alright.
It's at this point you notice the dog is wearing a kettle
Combat
helm
gear.
and a Red Cross bib.
You are just
Come here, boy.
determined to get this guy in a campaign, aren't you?
You
You're the
look like
one who
a healer.
honestly, you're the one who joked last week that he should be reintroduced. You need to stop joking about NPCs.
Come here,
Clearly.
boy.
Dog healer.
Roll a animal handling check. Oh, just runs off down the street.
Oh, come back! Come back!
I was half expecting him to just pick me up like a toy.
Come back!
I'm sorry.
Just straight off down the street.
Do you,
Somewhere further down the street,
Right.
it bumps into another party member.
do you want to catch up to him, Captain?
Yes, that dog must be mine.
There you go.
That dog
my
is an
God.
excellent judge of character.
Oh, I sigh.
So you just watch, yes, and then just Trent just takes off in a bolt. Just zzz, 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 zzz. As you catch up to it, what do you do as you catch up to it?
Do you want to come on an adventure, boy?
It just, again, stops and just snaps looking at you. And I need you to make a dex save.
With advantage, because you got haste.
With a 25, you do not go straight off the end of the pier. As you've just stopped, and because as you're running, it's been right on the corner. You've just nearly run straight off into the water.
Oh,
Tell me, boy.
Moonface just passed by.
Hmm?
Moonface passed.
Moonface?
Bert Newton.
Oh, fuck! Okay.
He was 82.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like, that's a bit of history.
Yeah, I'm just
Who
thinking,
passed away?
Bert Newton.
I
Oh,
know the name, I can't place
Oh
the
yeah,
name.
I saw that earlier.
Anyway, so. Hey, boy. Question. Do you want a life of adventure? A boat? A dinosaur? And a puppet?
No,
Two dinosaurs.
yeah, two dinosaurs.
T-Rex? And another electric doggo? And me? And a few other people? And there used to be an alien, but he died. You won't have to look for the trash anymore.
pardon me.
All you
Sorry.
need to do is come and be with us.
Give me a second.
I'm just gonna be like walking at a regular pace in
Yeah,
the direction.
you'll
he
catch up
went.
to him in like a minute.
I
Yeah.
did haste myself, but I didn't actually bother rushing. Oh wait, it's only one person. Never mind. I only did it for him.
Just sort of looks at you. Just cocks his head from side to side to side.
Hey, you.
And then he just watches. You just see splish of a fish in the horizon. And just squirrel, and he just runs out across the ocean.
Oh, that God
So
was,
yes?
that dog was Jesus.
Just as he hits the water, you just see this the cross on his vest glow for a moment, and a small aura appear around each foot is just out across the water, and just tackles a fish and just starts eating it on top of the water out in the middle of the lake, out in the middle of the dock.
You're gonna make me swim out to you, aren't you? I yell out to the dog, If you wish to join us, come to this boat at this location.
It just head up, turns to you with the fish still in its mouth, and just runs off in the other direction.
I don't think he likes you.
Have you ever tried to take food off a dog?
You never tried to take food off a dog.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, fair point.
Dogs aren't very smart sometimes. They just assume you're taking food.
I wanna hope it has a high wisdom.
You caught it digging in a bin, so it's immediately thought you're going to scold it, so it's run off. You have chased it. Then it's gotten distracted with a fish, and then you're yelling at it as the fish. Every time it finds food, you yell at it.
No, you chased it at Mach 3.
Hey, dinosaur friend, I forgot your name already. The
Me?
club and your owner. I
Rowan.
have the mission for both of you, Rowan and Club.
Oh.
That dog ran across the lake. Doc. I don't think it likes me, but I wanted to join our crew. You need use me to convince it?
God.
They're getting
Maybe.
more
Had a little cross
criteria.
that means it makes magic and heals people, I'm assuming.
I mean, that's
That's what
my
we'll tell the
assumption.
others. Okay, while you do that, I'm going to recruit more people.
Where should I go, Captain?
You can come with me, go with her, or go to the ship, or really whatever you like.
I just realized I meant to have proficiency in animal handling, but I didn't have it.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh well. Yes, I will, I guess, try to find the dog and try to convince it to join us. With my
I'll
newly...
come with the dinosaur, dear.
Yes.
Okay,
We are
I'll
good.
see you back at the boat at a later date.
A later
Where was
date.
that siren? So, am I right and I'm assuming I'm like here?
Give me a second. Yeah, pretty much.
We're all gonna fucking die.
Can I ask if anyone can give me a lift over there? Or I can borrow a boat?
Still have haste.
Have haste! I'll swim!
I mean, it was only 1 minute.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
True.
Well, I would like to start swimming to the, this place.
Certainly. You get about a third of the way across when haste runs out.
Oh dear.
So I was going to say, what, he could swim 60 foot a turn?
Something like that.
Not fast enough.
It was nice knowing you, Tramp.
He's not going to immediately drown.
Just keep swimming.
It probably
Well, he
takes
can't keep swimming.
it probably takes him about 5-10 minutes to get across there.
Isn't that the island where the postmaster is? Or portmaster?
Yeah, that's where he's going.
Yeah. Wasn't there someone looking to join a ship there as
That's
well?
where,
Yeah,
that's
that's where
why
he's going.
that's why
No.
he's going there.
I thought it was just randomly swimming. Okay.
I mean, in character form, but it's a bit ridiculous, Peter.
Yeah, I mean, he only decided he wanted to hire a dog and a random puppet, so...
Yeah, but we don't know this in character.
This is
We
true.
also don't know what he's doing in character.
So, can I assume that if Micah looks hard enough, he'll see me swimming across?
Probably.
Well,
It's
I was
just
gonna
gonna
say-
be with one eyebrow raised, shakes head, goes back to work.
That's-
Oh, yep, still Thursday.
For your reference, Dana, that is the German Shepherd that he was just chasing down.
Ah, yeah.
It is an NPC from like 3 campaigns ago.
It's adorable.
Yeah,
Friend?
yeah. Gunther the German Shepherd cleric. Unlike last time, though, you didn't make a good enough impression.
Should have punched in the face. That impresses every character in D&D.
As you're swimming across the island, you start hearing a melody drifting along the waves.
You about to say something, Haley?
Oh, I was to say, like, on the way to finding the dog, I'm going to buy some meat or something so I can give it some food to
Easy enough.
entice it and befriend it.
Roll a investigation check to try and track it down, because you can't follow tracks. It ran across the fucking port.
Can I help?
It's true.
Sure.
I help? Oh, actually, I've got a +8. Should I do it and she helps?
Yes. I help.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thanks for the help, Haley.
Yes.
You're helping.
I am.
Mouse
try to
eyes
decide
on that
until-
floor.
Yeah, so you are going to come across it after a while. Give me a second. I'm dealing with Trent for the moment. I just have to check
No,
no,
what
that's
sort of
cool.
saving throw he has to make.
Probably charisma.
Yeah, I'm specifically checking if they have a specific ability.
Specifically.
No, surprisingly. So, yeah, just a charisma saving throw, Trent. Actually,
Do I get advantage on this?
it's probably wisdom.
Why would I get advantage on this? Never mind.
It's actually probably wisdom, because knowing what it most likely is.
Are they trying to perceive my emotions or read my thoughts or sense my motives?
No.
Oh, no advantage. Wisdom, you said, yeah?
Give me a second.
They're trying to lure you into the sea and then eat your skin.
And just the skin.
Yeah.
I can live without skin, that's fine.
Fair
Can
enough.
you though?
At least I'll keep my one arm.
So yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, but I like charisma saving throws more. 18.
You managed to shrug off the effect, feeling the song not quite take grasp of your mind.
Do I know this?
You're aware of this, yes. Something tried to charm you.
That's not very nice. I specifically do not like that happening to me. Let's see who's trying to charm me then, eh?
Roll a
You should join
perception
our
check.
crew.
21. I'm rolling really well tonight.
There is a mermaid on the rocks ahead of you, playing a harp, just looking at you, singing. As you get closer,
Swim.
the music gets louder.
Swim. Swim. Crawl up onto Rockin.
Make
Oh,
wisdom
that's
saving
great.
throw.
Oh no.
They plop into the water and just gesture, follow.
I just swam though, but you are quite enticing. Jump.
And they just begin to sink under the water.
Underwater.
You're gonna get eaten.
I would like to ask if they'd like to join my crew.
Give me a second. I just have to check if this is breaking the spell.
Oh yeah, that's probably a point.
While the creature is charmed in this way, it undertakes. That's a weird wording. It undertakes to perform any services or activities asked in a friendly manner to the best of its abilities.
Sir.
You can set the creature a new task. Blah 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 blah. It casts fast friends on you, by the way,
Yeah, I get it.
which is basically charm person.
But faster.
You need to make another wisdom saving throw. because it asking you to follow is potentially causing you to drown. Which you do succeed to save the wisdom saving throw, so you are no longer charmed.
That's very nice.
Because
What did you do with my crew? I could use someone that
if the
can drown
service or
people.
activity might cause harm to the creature, or if it conflicts with the creature's normal activities, the creature can make another wisdom saving. So, because it was asking you to go underwater, you got to make an additional saving throw. It just sort of floats there, and just sort of looks at you before emerging above the water. You're a lot stronger willed than most around here.
I'm also very tired from the swim.
And the haste wearing off.
Oh, on that, yeah, you should have just started sinking in the middle of the lake, but you only would have sunk for a round, so not long enough.
And I wouldn't have started dying then.
What?
I wouldn't have started dying with my two constitution.
You would have sunk 60, 100 feet and then spent a round or two coming back up. You'd be tired, but not dying.
Because apparently you're non-buoyant.
He has a metal arm.
He's not paralyzed. He's just tired.
He's lethargic.
Like me, every day.
When spell ends, target can't move or take any actions, which would mean technically he would sink for one turn. Because he can't use his movement to stay afloat.
Oh, what's your name?
Ariel.
Glacier.
Hi.
I had to open a thing. I had to open my notepad. My name is Glacier.
Hi, Glacier. Well, you got me back in the water really easily, so I guess you're really good at convincing people. Ooh. You want a job? Plus a house to live in? Or a boat to live under? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I have a pirate ship. Do you wish to join the crew?
Oh, you're a pirate,
A legitimate business ship.
It used to be a pirate ship.
Give me
It was owned by slavers. We took it over. We don't do pirate stuff, but we did nearly get eaten by a big hand. Oh, and there's a demon after me.
Just stop walking, Trent. Sometimes too much
Trent,
information.
Make a wisdom saving throw as you say, "I'm a pirate." Hold person. As they just grab you and start taking you under the water. You're like, I'm a pirate to a fucking siren. That's like saying, hi, I'm lunch.
You know what?
It's like being a dragon walking into a mage's college.
I need the advantage, yeah.
So...
Engage brain before engaging mouth.
Can I please do a thing, or do I have to wait?
You are technically paralyzed, so you can't take actions.
Aww.
But you're going to get a bunch of saving throws because, like, you aren't going to start drowning until, like, a couple of minutes. So
Is it a minute per?
It's a
con
minute
mod?
per con mod, which means that's 10. That's like 9 more saving throws. That's more than the duration of the spell. But they're going to start taking you down, like, at least 2 full turns of swimming straight down. So you've got 2 saving throws before they start doing anything else.
Saving throws of con?
Wisdom.
No.
You're trying to break a hold person, and that actually does it. You are 60 feet underwater, and now they're like grinning with like sharp fanged teeth, and it's sounding a lot more menacing.
I'm assuming I can't do anything that uses a verbal somatic underwater, correct?
No.
Okay, I'm out of spells.
Technically, you're not.
What about finger guns?
Finger guns has a verbal component. The one in your arm does not require a verbal component.
True.
And it might get you out of the water quicker.
Because that is technically functionally a wand, so it does not require any of the components.
I haven't put on my sheet yet, however. So I was honestly trying not to use it because I don't have it on my sheet. I have what it does. Yeah.
Make a spell attack roll, so plus a d20 plus 7.
D20 plus 7?
Yeah.
D20 plus 7. 18.
Bang! That hits. 4d10 bludgeoning.
40-10.
Oofed.
Material component, a small replica cannon. That's your arm right there. 20. They start swimming backwards and they sort of prepare a spell and jolt their fingers forwards.
Do I get launched from my cannon at all? Please say yes.
You get shoved back like, I'll say, 10 feet.
Hey! Then you're swimming.
Yeah, so you can swim. You're swimming at 15 feet a turn, so it's going to take you 3 more turns to surface. Less if you dash.
I can't dash. I just shot a cannon.
Yeah, I'm pointing it for later turns.
Yeah.
I'm quickly checking what spells they've got. What would actually be functional at the moment? What does something?
Control water, just underwater stream down.
Yeah, stop it.
They're going to grin, point their fingers at you, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I'm not good at those.
No, and this is a kill stroke on you, and you're lucky you succeeded. They were going for Tasha's hideous laughter.
No.
Oh, that's vicious.
Bursts into a fit of laughter and falls prone, becoming incapacitated. That underwater, that's insta drown.
Because you can't not suck in water.
And you're prone and incapacitated, which means you can't take actions. That underwater, apparently Tasha's hideous laughter is just I cast kill.
Oh, word kill.
As a first level spell. So it's
Power word maim.
It's now your turn because they are swimming after you. They are swimming at 30 feet around, so they are right up on you again. Because surprise, surprise, the mermaid has a swim speed.
No.
Really?
Convinced.
Wow, I never would have guessed. Okay. So, here's the important thing I need to do. Can I use my gunslinger deeds?
Sure. Nothing saying you can't.
Can I use my dodge roll one?
Yep.
Do a barrel roll.
The mechanics of this are iffy, but by raw, nothing says you can't do them underwater.
I get an extra 15 foot of movement. And it doesn't prevent opportunity attacks, so if she's next to me, she can't stab me.
Yeah, and it's also it ignores difficult terrain, so I'll say it's the full 15 you get, not just 10.
I'm just trying to think of how the fuck physics works for that.
So my assumption, she came up to me and I kicked off her face.
Yeah, pretty much. I imagine you like kicked off like her shoulders or something and just.
He did a
I
barrel
would
roll.
then like to
So you are now
dash swim.
30 feet under. So dash swim, you break surface.
I mean, that's my entire turn. So.
That ends your turn. They are going to swim after you, so they burst through the top of the water. You're not getting away.
You go, I'm not actually a pirate.
Yeah. Tear on the tongue.
Say it's a pirate ship, but I'm not a pirate.
I was at the start of the session thinking I had to roll a new character.
As they're just going to clutch their face, covering their eyes and plugging their ears, as they just scream out at you, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm mildly better at those than wisdom saves.
God damn it, you succeed! As their blindness, deafness doesn't land. They were just going to make you blind so you didn't know which way land was.
I'd get there eventually.
Surprise, surprise, this person's very good at keeping people in the water if they don't have decent saves.
I don't.
No, you're just very fucking lucky. So what are you doing on your turn? Because they have moved, they have spent their action.
I would like to move towards the closest bit of land.
Yep.
I would also like to cast sleep.
Fuck.
Now that
I have to go roll their hit points now. Actually, no, that affects them because you've already hit them for 20.
Yeah.
And they don't have over 50 hit points.
Hey.
Glug, 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 glug.
Swim, 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 swim.
Yeah, you can get away easy in the minute. They don't get a saving throw on sleep.
What if she's joined our crew?
Unless they're shaken awake.
Oh no, they're not joining our crew. I think that brute has drowned.
That's because can you drown a mermaid
No,
underwater?
they are amphibious. They breathe underwater. But
So just asleep for the next minute.
after the minute he is on land.
I have the advantage now.
Come get me now, bitch.
Okay, no.
So which land am I on?
They think you've made it. I am assuming you swam to actual land.
To be fair, my wording was the closest land.
Which would mean you're on the mini island again.
Oh yay!
So you're here again.
I would like to. Can I
Climb
get
the
in that
bridge
building?
or the wall.
Yeah.
There is no doorway here.
Oh no!
I cast find boat.
About
Summon boat?
around the time of you getting up there, they surface again, start frantically looking for you.
Can we have a chat?
They notice you're on land, they just dive back under the water and disappear.
I guess that was a no.
It's evident, one, you seem to be resistant to their spells, and two, you are now on land, and they can see that you are carrying your guns. They're not playing games anymore.
Just wanted to talk. But okay, I guess you're a no. Speaking of carrying my guns, how high is this wall?
150 feet?
150 feet. Oh, God damn it. Is there, a rock about 50 feet tall?
Nope.
I'm not... Is there, like, a window about 100 feet up that I can see?
Nope.
How good's
Is
your
this so-
athletics?
Is there something I could climb up for about 50 feet,
You could
then
certainly
fire a
try.
crossbow?
I was going to say there's a corner.
You could certainly try. It's a brick wall.
I would like to load my crossbow with my grappling hook and my 100 foot of rope.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, fancy.
I would then like to
Make an athletics check.
climb.
It's slow going, but you make it your 50 feet up after about a minute.
Do I have solid footing?
No.
Can I single-handedly fire my crossbow?
What type of crossbow is it?
crossbow?
With disadvantage.
Directly up and get my grappling hook on the wall.
Disadvantage.
14?
Chink.
I would then like to shoulder mount my crossbow and I am put the strap over it, and then climb up using the rope.
Athletics check.
Twenty-one.
Once you're about 100 feet up, I need you to roll an athletics check again.
Oh no. 19.
You're about 20 feet.
What's that hook?
You're about 20 feet from the top.
Shut up, Peter.
I need you to roll an athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Because now you are starting to pull away from the edge. As you reach up for the top and you're reaching, you just hear dexterity saving throw. I'll tell you now before you.
Yep.
I was going to say before you roll, it's a DC 15 to catch the ledge.
Advantage, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But question: is it trying to read my mind? Sense my motivations.
You are falling, Trent.
I was gonna say, Trent, do any of your deeds allow you to have advantage or reroll?
That's a good question.
Now would
Because I
be the
don't
time
know
to
the
read
deeds.
because you're about to start
dodge
falling.
roll.
You're about to start falling 150 feet.
I don't think I can push that one, Mikey.
No.
Why not?
I don't think I can ask the dodge roll again.
It just
I
says
will-
movement.
I will allow dodge roll, but not up.
Oh.
You roll out, and then you'll be rolling to see if you miss the rocks and land in the water.
I was gonna say, from that height, it would still be like hitting concrete.
Peter,
Yeah.
we're basically gods.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying anything past that. Except at least he's not a goldfish.
Problem is, there was a mermaid there. Is it still there? Waiting.
She catches you.
Alright,
Catches a free
reading my
lunch.
deeds. Okay. I think I know the best way I'm going to survive this. I would like to use the deed.
Uh-huh.
I would like to use Bite the Bullet.
Yep.
Get temporary hit points.
That's probably the best play.
Dodge roll just before you hit the ground.
No, I have another one that I could potentially do if Jim will let me.
Yeah, I'm just imagining.
By
dodge
roar,
rolls
you
like a
fall
double jump.
500 feet around.
Oh, no, okay.
There's a 500? I thought it was
It's
60.
500 according to Xanathar's.
Really?
Yeah.
We actually looked this up earlier this week. You fall 500 feet in a round.
You're some dense motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well, see, that 500 feet roughly equates to terminal velocity. That's what you would fall technically after a turn or two of acceleration.
Yeah.
But for D&D, it assumes you accelerate to max speed immediately.
As soon as you step up an edge, you're doing 122 miles an hour.
I will let you get one reaction off. It has to be a reaction, because I'll count this as the same turn.
Oh my god, it does say a reaction. However, I'm not sure it technically counts. So I'm gonna post it.
You push your luck, Trent. Push your luck before I go and roll dice.
Will you let me do this?
The attacker you can see makes an attack roll against you. You can expend the original. No. It's not attacking your AC, Trent.
What was it?
Yeah, but how does the ground then hit?
It's not Trent's hitting it.
Can I give myself disadvantage to hit it?
Yeah, Trent's using non-lethal damage.
See, if he was the wrestler character, then 3-point landing?
Damn, I should have put sleep on myself. That way, you know, real life physics.
Yeah, you'll only wake up with a broken spine.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
okay.
They grow back, it's fine.
I mean, I do have Earth Tremor as a spell. Okay. Roll the dice. Can't wait to get another mortal wound.
Just double checking the exact wording on fall damage to see if it's 13 or 15 d6 you're taking.
Oh, someone's entering the Matrix.
Yeah.
Me.
Every 10 feet it fell. Not after the 20 feet, so it's the full 15.
Ooh, Trent. How much health do you have?
I currently have 57, including the temporary hit points.
You're still conscious.
Hey!
You took 48 bludgeoning damage.
And then the siren attacks.
Because if I actually slash R 15 d6. Even with that, you're still up.
4 hit points.
That's a lot of twos.
Shut up, Peter.
It's d6.
No, that's a good thing.
It's d6,
Yes, exactly.
so
Yeah.
crunch.
Would you like me to make a con save for the message then, Midrange?
Yes, because you
That's more
took.
than 50.
Yes, because you took more than 50 in a single hit. Con save, please.
Does he
I can't wait
lose
to
his
lose
other
my other arm.
No, because I'll rule. This is not. This is not. That is. Let me go. Open system shock.
Oh god.
Who let me out of bed?
I think this is the actual first campaign we've actually properly done System Shock, and it's come up so often.
What is it?
It's a massive damage rule that we've been using. If you take more than 50 damage in a single hit, or more than half, once you get to a certain point, more than half your health in a single hit. Roll me a d10, Trent.
D10.
Or if you're knocked out by a critical.
Yeah.
Sort of like an injury situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one he's
Lose a
taking
leg.
now is massive damage system shock. This is for if you're not knocked unconscious. What did you roll? A 5.
A 5.
You are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
If he'd have rolled 1 through 3, he drops to 0 regardless. It's a way of making like the big heavy hits like fall damage actually still be a threat once players are like level 10.
Makes sense.
Well,
So
a
level 5.
barbarian after level 5 can just sit there and go, me jump off cliff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they rage just before they hit the ground, and fuck you. Damage is nothing.
So yeah, you are on 4 hit points. You are stunned for a round, and then you are able to walk around. You are still on this
Being
island.
winded like that? Yeah, no.
I would like to prepare my finger gun in case that siren comes up.
Yep.
And just lay here. Escape the world.
I'm guessing you're going to take a long rest.
Not a long rest. I'm just gonna take a little bit to
Short rest.
Short rest for hit die.
Yeah.
Fair.
How are you? Are you still on the little island?
Yes. He tried to go up the tower.
Yeah, I thought so. Just making sure.
No.
Trent.
Just lay here.
Trent.
I just lay here.
Trent.
Would you love
Roll
me
me a
to get the
d20,
world?
please.
Oh no. 15?
The grappling hook misses you.
Oh yeah.
It needed to be a nat 1 to hit you.
That would
I'd
be
like
really
to
funny.
collect that and then reload it into my crossbow.
Lands, goes, ugh! Just gets domed on the back of the head with the grappling hook.
Would that have done damage?
Yes, it would have.
That would have probably killed him.
It would have. It would have knocked him out because it probably would have been like a d6 of damage. So yeah. Cutting back over to Haley. Just quickly.
Yes.
Alright, there's other people here.
You find the dog.
Hello, dog.
Can I be riding on the dinosaur?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Does the dinosaur even notice?
It's just sitting.
Yes.
It's just like sitting on some grass, just eating it. Just eating a fish.
Cool.
Are you a bisque, Tibetan?
The marionette one.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's all
so
wooden.
bisque.
Yeah.
Oh, is that with bisque?
It was called bisque in the original.
Oh, okay then. Yep.
Mikey's used to the names from like the original
The Matryoshka.
Men and
Yeah.
Monsters. So yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
And is a soup.
That's where communion came from. Communion makeup.
Yes.
I love communion so much.
Mood.
Communion was Mikey's teddy bear.
Oh.
Russian teddy bear.
Russian teddy pyromaniac teddy bear. But yes.
Yeah. It could catch on fire.
You come across the German Shepherd eating a fish. Nom.
I would like to pull out the meat that I bought for it. And slowly approach.
You whip out
Don't
your
they
meat.
like this?
Sort of it gets up and just sort of drops the 3/4 at
I
this
woke
point
the cat
eating
up.
fish and just starts looking at the meat.
Here you go, this is for you. Come on.
Just tentatively takes it. And as soon as it's away from your hand, it does the golden retriever thing of gulp. Just huck, swallow, like 3 coughs and just looks at you.
Can I pat it?
Animal handling. Yes.
I pat the dog. Very important.
We had a German Shepherd for real today.
It's true.
Tilts head.
Do you want to come with us?
Tilts head the other way.
I don't think it understands me, but you know.
I asked if it can come with us in Celestial. We all know dogs go to heaven.
The solitary.
It begins following you.
Cool.
Cool, nailed it. Let's go.
Where are you taking it?
Probably to the ship.
So you walk
Makes
with it for
sense
about
to me.
10 minutes. As you start walking up the gangplank of the ship, it just sort of stops and sits about 10 feet from the gangplank.
Well, what's wrong, Doug? Do you not like ships?
Sort of cocks its head.
I would
On
like
board,
to.
how to speak with animals.
That's a good idea. A good point, actually. I'd like to go onto the ship. If there's anyone who can speak with animals, I would like to bring them with me. Otherwise, I'll go to the kitchen. Well, yeah, the kitchen, and get some more meat for it.
Kahala has the ritual for it, but Kahala, no one seems to have encountered them in town the entire time.
Kahala
They've
would-
just been wandering around stealing livings.
Kahala would most likely be back at the ship by now. Because it's probably been like 2 hours at this point.
Oh, good.
It's just the case of it had not come to fruition for something viable to happen. Because when the party splits off and goes in like 6 different directions, it's a mental balance of like, this only takes 5 minutes, but this takes like an hour of like. But I would imagine you would have been basically picking stuff on the way back. And since Haley's character has gone to the Noble District and then down and around, and you've probably just come straight through, you've probably been back on the ship for about 10 to 15 minutes.
You. Do I know that he has speak with animals? I can't remember.
Well, I assume you're asking if anyone can speak with
I
animals?
mean, yeah, I'd be.
Just raises a claw?
Yes. Come with me, please. I lead him to the dog. Can you please speak with this dog?
Dog's like, yeah, what's up?
Squawker ritual, squawker 10.
Yeah. It
Yep.
takes 10 minutes to prepare the ritual. This is going to be weird. Like, the dog can talk to the bird, but the bird can't talk to the deer.
Well, what language did this Carla speak?
Primordial and Arakrokan.
I don't speak those languages, I don't think. Oh, I haven't put languages on my sheet.
Foreign.
Quickly, take primordial.
No, it doesn't make
Doesn't
sense.
help.
Gonna ask a question, Dana. As a wizard, do you have comprehend languages?
I don't.
Cool. That doesn't help then. Because that could have solved this problem.
Yep.
It is true.
There's a wizard, you can go buy it.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we have another wizard? Do we?
Yes.
No. Hey.
We're double wizarding.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
Share spells.
So you take 10 minutes, you cast Speak with Animals.
Can you please tell the dog? Because Carla can understand common, can't
Yes.
Yeah.
Kahala understands,
Yeah.
just barely speaks.
he? Yeah. Can you tell us the dog if it would like to come with us?
Gives thumbs up.
Cool. We will give it food and free board, and it can, yes, come with us. Cool.
Many injured people need help.
Most likely.
Kahala casually struts down the gangplank towards the puppy.
Hello, dogs.
Oh, aren't you the cutest little thing in your helmet? It's so cute. How are you?
Good.
Everything melts
Good.
over the dog.
Good,
Shut the
good.
fuck up.
Food. Full.
Sorry. Again, can you repeat that for me, little one?
Good. Food. Full. Sleepy.
Ah! We've got space on the ship if you want to have a sleep. It's got beds.
What about red one?
Red one.
Red one?
Trent.
I'm taking
I
it
promise he
around,
won't
guys.
annoy you.
Much.
Red one on ship?
Not currently.
Not go on ship. Not share ship with demon.
Oh,
Oh, he's racist!
He's racist.
should have punched you in the face. I think I patted one of your kind today.
Why not?
Not share ship with actual demon.
Actually, part demon.
This is still enough.
Oh no, I really fucked this up. I didn't tell him about them. I told the fish
Would you
about them.
believe me if I tell you I think he's good?
No demon good.
Hey,
He rescued
my
a child
missus, I
from
am.
slavery.
No demon
Good.
good. Demons burn.
He hasn't
Actually,
burnt yet, but he has been pantless a lot.
I mean, the dog's been pantless. He can't judge.
And he fights with other things.
No, I'm just here having no idea what they're talking about.
No share ship with demon.
I guess we're picking the dog over.
Not even for food and sleep and scratches.
Not even for scratches.
Not even to keep
Actually-
an eye on the demon.
If see red one will smite red one.
Fair point. Fair.
This dog's based.
Cast detect good and evil.
And
No trust a demon.
fair.
Why you
Don't
trust a demon?
Demon pay.
Well,
And well,
if it wasn't for Demon, I'd be stuck in a hold somewhere. Being sold to slavery, probably.
Type.
Answering Trent.
That makes sense.
Now do you understand, Trent?
Yeah.
That may have happened the first time he looked at you.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So repeat what you said, Bailey? Because I was typing.
If it wasn't for him, a lot of us would be stuck in a hold. It was thanks to his cooperation that allowed us to escape. We would have been sold to slavery, probably.
Tricked?
Not by him.
Sure?
Positive.
Naive.
Condescending.
Can I just come up on deck, put my head over the balcony and go, what
How
we
about
doing?
How about this?
Hello.
I understand you do not want to share a ship with him. Give him 1 week.
No.
And if you don't like him, you're free to go.
No.
No? Not even patches, scratches, treats?
No.
Other than killing and removing him, what would it take to get you on the ship? Want a formal apology? I'm sure I
No.
can get that out of him.
No go on ship.
Why is the bird barking?
You hand him
We
holy
were trying
symbol.
to convince. We are trying to
Hand him
convince
holy
the dog
symbol?
to
And the dog
come
just gets
onto
up and begins to walk away.
the ship.
Hand him holy symbol. Which holy symbol?
One with holes in it.
Laying
Which
on,
holy symbol?
laying on the ground in front of you is a holy symbol of "Give me a second to check my pantheon." Something I should have actually remembered. Just realized I should have shared with Dana that we use a custom pantheon in this campaign.
It's in the
Okay.
pinned post.
It's pinned in Discord.
Okay. Fortunately, I'm not religious, but I'll go look. Oh, I found it.
He went away for the morning.
It's we have a bunch of primary deities, but lesser deities exist of creation. These are just if you would take the other campaign settings, these would be the main ones, not racial specifics.
Yeah, if you don't like this Pantheon, Storeboard is fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Feel free to come up with your own stuff, basically. It's just these are effectively the progenitors. They are the prime deities of a specific aspects.
Ooh, I like Alephius. How do you pronounce that?
Which one? Illithendrix, yeah. The god of water and ocean.
No, Law and Chaos. I was trying.
Oh,
to
Law and
say.
Chaos. Yeah.
Olithaxis or something.
Yeah, Olithaxis.
Where is it?
Yes, that's the Beholder one.
That was Sister Jade. That was fun.
Yeah, all of the primal deities generally are shaped after monstrous creatures, not
just wait till you get to the God of Sky and Storms.
Nice. Yeah, that quarks.
Yeah, don't ask me.
What do you mean, don't ask? You're the one who fucking wrote them.
Yeah, but a few of these I just smashed my hands on the keyboard and saw what came up.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell.
It's just a holy symbol of the sun. It doesn't match with any of the deities I've got here. It's insert generic holy symbol that I will come up with next week.
Cool. Do you want to be around when I? Do you have to be around when I give this to him, or just give it to him
And
whenever?
It just walks around the corner.
Okay.
Dog goes to
Hmm.
Kahala just picks it up and walks onto the ship, examining it.
Burns Kahara. Ah!
So whose dog?
The dog is just a dog that we saw and they look like a healer. The captain wanted them to join
Sorry, is it tired?
Squawkin condition.
Alice.
Ancient, come here, translate.
Squawkin?
Ancient walks over and begins translating, like one for one. For reference, then within the camp, within the party, Raymond's character coincidentally is the only one that can translate for Bailey, which doesn't work when Raymond's not here most of the time.
So, squawkin conditions. Squawkin.
Well, you can just say it because Raymond will translate word for word.
It's got conditions for joining.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't like the red one.
Ah. The cat.
Bad, voodoo, mojo, whatever you want to call it. Oh well, I gotta give him this. Apparently that's part of the condition for it joining, so we'll see if he catches on fire or not. I assume that's what it's thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, hello, I'm hired.
Yes, this is
The doll
What
is
was it?
talking.
Maria.
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 Yes.
This is Maria. We found her in the clock shop.
And what does
She is
Maria
joining
do?
us.
I fix clocks.
Ooh, this is good. What else do?
I mess with time sometimes.
Are you a chrono wizard?
Yes.
I'm your opposite. I'm a space wizard.
Oh.
I would say the reality
That's
mine
We
was
can, we can control time and space.
Yeah.
Gods.
Yeah, you have a Graviturge and a Chronoturge.
Yep.
I pity any enemies that get caught by surprise by you guys. But with that, that's where we're going to end the session for tonight, because it is like 2 minutes to midnight.
Yeah.